This is a Plains Indian baby carrier. The birth of a baby was a joyous occasion. The people would gather from all around. They would have celebration. And they went to great lengths to show their love for the baby. This baby carrier is constructed on a cradle board, which is made of sticks, many sticks woven together as the base. And then the women would soften the hides. They'd scrape the fur and soften it in boiling water and make a hide cover here, which would roll up from the baby. And also in this case, it has ties that ties it around the baby. The hood would be brought forward to protect the baby from the elements. They really wanted to decorate these items, and in this case, they did quite wonderfully. These are porcupine quills. They had trouble finding the porcupine at times because it was becoming extinct, but they did, and when they found the quills, they would soften those quills in boiling water. Then they would flatten the quills in their teeth. The women would do this work. You see pictures of the women in the National Geographic magazines at times showing the gap teeth, and this is probably why. The decoration here, they had their symbols in the quills in different colors. They would, the Spaniards, when they came over, they brought the horses and the cloth and the chemicals in trade, and the Indians immediately wanted the beads. So they more or less used beads after this. But up to now, they used vegetable dyes to dye the quills, and then when the chemicals came over with the Spaniards, they use them, and and they're also here. This orange color probably is from the chemical dye. You see the small feathers here on the top of the baby's hood. They are breath feathers from the golden eagle, who the Plains Indians really revered. And you see this as sensitivity. The warrior would be sensitive to the arrows of his enemy, whereas in this case, the baby, you'd be very sensitive to the baby, and the Holy Spirit would bless the baby. The way they supported these, the woman would wear it on their chest or on her back during the day or whenever they were traveling, and but when she was stationary, when she was planting or when she was doing gardening, washing, she would put sticks on each end and put it into the ground so the baby would be supported above the ground and be safe. They also used sticks to support it on the travois when they were moving. Also sticks on it to put it on a saddle horn. In case the baby would accidentally fall off the horse, it would hit the ground with the sticks first, would keep it suspended from the ground, would not injure the baby. They hung the baby in a tree, and with the soft breezes, they say they rocked the baby to sleep at times. They leaned it against a pole, they leaned it against a tree. They had very many uses for this particular type of thing. Interestingly enough, in checking on this, on the facts here, the diapers they used were from milk pods and dry moss. So we have a wonderful example of the Plains Indians lore here.